Welcome back. My name's Basil. We did clear 1616 off camera, finally, but yeah, now I have to do this on camera for you guys. This has basically taken several hours now of trying to get good RNG. There are several points where enemies can decide, mostly the boss can decide to be more aggressive or less aggressive. If it's less aggressive, you're lucky. If it's more aggressive, you will die and suffer. So we're basically just placing down two good defenders that also, or two good blockers at least for the start, that can just generate some DP, our vanguards, and then an archer. You need to wait for the miners to break that to place down a good healer. In my case, it's Haruka. You could also place down a different position of healer. I just like her very much there. Now that the turrets come out, I'd like to place down an AoE guard, which is Hoshiguma. Activate Haruka to heal everybody. Activate Vulpi to generate DP. Activate Hoshi. Because we're going to start struggling up there, hopefully. We can kill everything fast enough. Yes, we can. Good. Hoshi should, again, good RNG or bad RNG, target the turrets first or target other things first. In her case right now, she's targeting other things first. Which is, well, it is what it is. We can now place down Lap. We can place down her, and we can place down Mudrock. Lapland is still within healing range, so we can totally activate her in a second. Also activate Vizadel and activate Lapland. Lapland should help with the general board clear here. Until eventually the boss is seen by the miners, who keeps himself invisible unless there's a miner around, and then the boss rush happens where the boss will slowly but surely die, sometimes faster, sometimes less fast, depending on, well, how good your miners are. If the miners survive, then you can see the boss and you can attack the boss. If the miners get feared like so, then you can no longer see the boss. But we do have enough miners around, fortunately enough, to just burst down the boss. Then everything gets cleared. Everything basically dies and resets at like 12-second timer. Now you're waiting for those two towers here to generate miners. You will not activate those towers because things will die. Place down Vulpi. Place down Ponk, because Ponk needs to take that damage. And then I would like to place down Haruka, because she can heal and guard. And then we place down Thorns. One of the miners just died. We can then place down, not you, but Wizardel. Right here. Activate Volp. Wizardel should help clearing everything. We can also use Haruka again, and we need to wait for Wizadel's ability. There we go. Now she can clear those dudes while the miners wait. There we go. We can keep activating Warp to generate DP because we will need it. We can't see the boss because the miners do not rush forward, and we'd rather not have them rush forward. We'd rather catch the boss when he comes over to the left side. Activate Warp. Tank those bats. We can slowly but surely start activating this tower. There we go. And we need to then deactivate it in a second again. Yep, because we get another scout there. Except we can activate Lapland for some amount of safety. We do get another scout coming through, which which we need to stun and kill ASAP. Now we're just waiting on miners to kill the remaining scouts there before they become an issue. Then, now that the last scout is done, we can send forward the miners. Once the miners are forward enough, we can place down Hoshi right here, followed up by Exia right here. And we might as well just place down a healer. Activate Exia. Try and kill the boss ASAP. Keep Vulpy up. Sadly, healer died, but that's fine. Activate Hoshi. Keep miners at base. Now we do want to try and kill the 3 bosses that come in here. They're like mini bosses, and then robots will appear. They had just appeared. One just appeared bottom right, one just appeared top left. You need to clear them because they will continuously deal damage. So we activate the miners here. Activate Vulp to gain DP. We can also activate these miners here. Activate Exia so that she can target and strike down that one robot. Activate Lapland. Start destroying stuff, and then there's just 2 more robots left, which we can see at least. And Lapland should be able to deal with part of it. As long as the miners can see it. There we go. That is 1616. This took several recordings, but we did it again. So, strategic simulation, right? Hell no. Don't do it. You still have some maps left. You only need 24. Just don't. I'm not gonna do it. A lot of other people didn't do it because it's just a pain. Like, this just hurts. I wouldn't even know how to do this with the operators I have available. Like, I can't destroy my snipers and supporters because Typhon and Vizidel are important. And supporter Haruka is a supporter, so that would also hurt. Specialist and casters would mean no Lapland, no Exia. Yeah, that's my specialists and casters, so that would also hurt. That's more doable, I think, for me, but at the same time, it's such a pain. And then you'd have the boss HP and attack speed increased, which is already RNG dependent. Or have the turrets appear more often, which is also just, no, don't do it. 16, 17. We have a big wide area to defend. I haven't tried this one yet. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what the stage actually says. Let's read what it says. Condition DP no longer regenerates naturally, but starting DP is increased. Okay. So place down DP generators. If you want to use Myrtle, use Myrtle. I refuse. Until I really, really have to, but I refuse. So let's place her into safety. And then let's also do Vulpy, I guess. Because more DP. And then we can place down her once they destroy that. Okay, good. Please Exia activate and destroy everything within reach. Activate Vulp. Is Vulp a good GP generator? Probably not. Is she still a good character? But she's fun. Okay, so we need to start... There we go. Getting Lapland down. Was basically what I wanted. And needed. Because Lapland can now just global clear everything. Now we also have basically got natural DP because of Ponk. The miners can hopefully clear more stuff. Lapland global clear, please. Oh dear. I do not like the look of that. So let's place down Breacher. Because I very much feel like Breacher needs to clear that. Once those robots move closer, I don't care so much about the normal dudes, but once the robots go closer, we really need Breacher to do stuff. Activate Lapland. Maybe Lapland can actually speed things up. There we go, now the robots are moving, now we can activate Breacher. Activate Vulp. Keep your DP generation up. Destroy the robots. Activate Haruka for second activation. We're now getting more miners, okay. Okay, the miners are battling it down there, but that's fine. We can place down Wizardel up here, I guess. She'll be mostly safe, I'd like to say. And she can just clear away a big chunk of that until Lapland comes in with a global clear again. Which should suffice for this wave, but I'm pretty sure we'll get another wave. Yeah, there comes another, and we still have 17 enemies left. But at this point, it should be in our pocket. I say that, and then there's probably going to be some very strong boss at the end of this. Imperial Artillery Corps Targeter. Okay, great, amazing. Let us place down Typhon, I guess, and let us activate Hoshi. And Vulp. And Vulp. Oh, I deactivated the wrong guy. At least Hoshi can actually deal with things, but Wizardel can now as well. And Lapland can also, and Exia. Now we're done with this map. Probably. Well, as soon as they start actually taking damage. Enemies are far more tanky than I'd have thought I'd ever see. Oh, we already did it? Okay, so it accepted that we just won. Cool. So, just for the sake of it, we can do the strategic simulation for this one. Because if you haven't done it for the previous ones, I'd recommend doing it for this one. Rock wall HP greatly increased. 8 low ground towers on the map are no longer available. We'll try that. All enemy wait time reduced. That's probably fine. We'll keep up this team and see which 8 tiles are blocked. Because they may or may not be very, very mean. Okay, it's those 8 tiles, which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Place down Vulp, activate Vulp, so that we can then have Exia and that middle tile. Once it's gone, there we go. Except we should have put Vulp on the tile just above. Apparently. That's unfortunate. Activate Pong, place Vulp, activate Vulp. Place Exia. Activate Exia. Activate Vulp. Now we're waiting for Pong activation. So there is an argument to be made that Vulp will be faster. Yep, okay. Haruka. Activate Ponk. Activate Haruka, please. Okay, that was rather close. Activate Exia. Place down... well... place down Vizidel there? No. Place down Lapland? Yes. Activate Volp. Activate Haruka. Activate Volp. You don't want to place Vizidel yet. We need to wait on that. We can place down Thorns though. Activate Volp again. Do very soon want to place down Hoshi. Activate Exia. Activate Thorns. Who died? Bad things died. Activate Lapland. It's not really great that Onk died. We can activate Hoshi. With Ponk dead, we've honestly probably already just lost because she was our best DP generator. Activate Exia. But we can get her back. There we go. Next up, we do want Exia to come down. Not Exia. Vizidel to come down. There we go. And we need her to not die. Very important. Not dying. Activate Vizidel. Destroy and clear the field, please. Activate Volp because we do need the DP. Activate Lapland just to have a board clear. Activate Ponk. Why is that dude there coming through? Please, I need you to deal with that. There comes the drones, and I really need Vizidel's ability to come up here anytime soon. Very soon. Please, Viz, activate. Thank you. Kill the drones. Kill them. Very quickly. Activate Hoshi. Activate Volp. We no longer have anything else. There's still one drone surviving down there. So we need to place down Typhon and just pray. Except the drone is in a very stupid placement. And Lapland, maybe? There's hope yet. We can... okay, we did it. Good. Okay, we did it. That felt very undeserved, but we also got the mission accomplished very soon last time. So this time it's just story or tutorial, okay? It's basically a story map. We will skip most of this. Try, though, to clear it well. It's a drone and more pollution and talkie-talkie. So what's behind that pollution? What is on the left side? Or will the drone just kill the miners? No, they get past there last second. Okay. One guy sacrificing himself. Oh, they can all attack the scouts, okay. Eventually we'll have to place down our units as well, though. There go robots and more. There's more miners coming in. Lots of miners. What's the situation? Okay, so I guess we'll place her down there. We can place him there. We can... Oh, we got this blaze. Interesting. Place Elysium back here to generate GP. Probably wanna... Oh, she only has the heal and not the transform. Okay. We got Crown Slayer? Cool. Place down Crown Slayer. Place down the Radiant guys. We can place down Logos. We can might as well activate Radiant. Might as well activate Elysium. Place down Rosmontes. Activate him. Activate Logos. Place down Ascalon. Activate Rosmontes. Activate Rascalon. Place down Crown Slayer. Activate Elysium. Place down more of Radiant's drones, question mark. Get more heals. Activate his archering ability. Place down Blaze back there. Place down a caster probably. Activate Blaze, please. Place down Crown Slayer, activate Caster, activate Logos, activate Elysium, and that's it. Good. It's not a difficult map, because it's basically just a story map. There are some, I think I've encountered 2 story maps that actually require some amount of thinking, but this isn't one. Okay, and then we just have a story to end, and that is it. That is the conclusion. That is all the maps done. And we've got obtained altered flag to unlock this stage. Oh, we need to then get all of these. Is there another one? No. Okay. Wait, we should have them. Yeah, we have another altered flag. So we got this one. And then we have this one. Okay. Cool. So that is that. But I think... Isn't there like the H maps as well? Yeah, there's the H16 1 through 4 maps, but I just don't see them. Were they hidden the last time? I feel like they're always like weirdly hidden in places. Or they unlock at a later time. Oh well. We're done with chapter 16 on its own. We've got basically almost all the loot here. It's just the decoration pieces now that's left, which I'll honestly just farm other maps for, and obviously the robe outfit. But yeah, that is it. Not much more left to do. Just gonna wait, I guess, for whenever the H maps unlock. So until then, have a good one, take care, and bye bye.